you so much. It is one of the most heavily visited destinations in Central Park, and now, after a 15-month-long restoration project, the historic Belvedere Castle is finally reopening. Joining me now to talk about the restoration project and what we can expect to see is the president and CEO of the Central Park Conservancy, Betsy Smith. Thank you so much for being here. When you walk through the park, it is such a breathtaking sight to be seen. Sometimes it comes out of the middle of nowhere if you're not familiar with the park. Tell us a little bit about the castle.
Well, the Belvedere is one of the most important aspects of Central Park. It was critical to Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvert Vaux's vision of the purpose of Central Park, which was to create a oasis from the density of New York City. And the Belvedere is a very important element of that because it offers these expansive long views, which is part of the feeling that you're getting away from the density of New York and into bucolic splendor.
And so I look at some of these older pictures and I see in some areas there's been vandalism, it's been tagged, but now you have given it a beautiful rebirth. Tell us about the project and what we can expect to see.
Well, let me go back a few years. The Central Park Conservancy was founded in 1980 to really rescue the park. The city had gone into bankruptcy and had abandoned the park. And the Conservancy was really formed to rescue it and to bring it back to its original vision. The Belvedere was one of our first projects in 1983. It was covered with graffiti, it was leaking, it was a mess, and we did a major restoration then. Of course, that was over 35 years ago.
Which is hard to believe.
It's hard to believe, and because it's so heavily visited, we needed to do another project, and this is a complete core and shell restoration. We have put geothermal heating in, replaced the paving, and most exciting, we have added a lost element, a tower that was part of the pavilion, so it's very exciting, and of course, the other additional element that is going to be such a wonderful thing for all New Yorkers is our new nighttime lighting. It's going to be dramatic and beautiful.
So when you look at this work that's underway, is it hard to believe that you're restoring something that was such an iconic central part of the vision of Central Park?
Yes, you know, the whole park, looking at the whole park in totality, it really is a marvelous escape. It is the most democratic space in the city, and every restoration that we do is really meant to give the public a gift, really.
And for people that are unfamiliar where it's located inside of the park, just kind of bring it in for us.
Yeah, it's about at 79th Street. It's really sort of in the middle of the park. You can look north over the Great Lawn and south over the Ramble, and you can see the skyline. When the Belvedere was originally built, it was right on the corner of the old Croton Reservoir, which got filled in. It's where the Great Lawn is now. So you can come in from 81st Street on the west side or 79th Street on the east side. So it's very accessible. It's right next to the Delacorte Theater where the Shakespeare in the Park is.
Would you consider this just a little personal place for New Yorkers to go and have an experience? The juxtaposition of Central Park in this hustling, bustling city. What would you say to those New Yorkers? Just take a deep breath, go out there.
Take a deep breath, go have a picnic on the Great Lawn some evening and look up at the lit Belvedere. I mean, it is just going to make you feel like you're in a different place, which of course is the whole purpose of the park.
So we've been talking about the summer sizzlers headed our way, maybe hitting close to 90, but you have this open air window with the breeze blowing in. So explain what you've done with that.
So the Belvedere was originally meant to be sort of a lookout tower. It was a folly. It had no windows. It was just meant to be a place where you could take in this fantastic view. So it's a place where you really can feel that you're away from everything.
And you have something special going on tonight with the tower as well?
Well, tonight is the first night that we're going to be lighting the Belvedere. So I've said this before, but you can light up Midtown all you want, but when you see the Belvedere at night, it's pretty spectacular. And it's best seen from Turtle Pond, which is right at its base, or where the Great Lawn is at 79th.
And free for everyone to access.
Absolutely. The park is this marvelous free benefit that every New Yorker enjoys from all over the city.
So it's opening officially, though, to the public tomorrow to be able to go inside, correct?
Yes. We're having sort of a sneak preview of the lighting tonight, and then it's going to open tomorrow, so it's going to be a big splash. We're very proud of it. It's been a terrific
You should be. And I think for New Yorkers, and even though I'm from New Jersey and come in, we all appreciate it. Something that we can go and enjoy.
Yes.
Restoring
well, we welcome everybody. That's our purpose.
Oh, thank you so much for being here.